Hey you guys, welcome to Clinton's World. This is my YouTube channel. I appreciate you going ahead and tuning into this video. If this is your first time, don't be shy. Hit the like button, go into the comment section, tell me what you're thinking. Hit the subscribe button, tell a friend and tell a friend. I appreciate all the love and support that everyone has been giving me so far. Now, let me go ahead and get into the video. If you don't know, GM, Chevrolet, whatever brand you want to call it, but General Motors, the whole entire company itself, has recalled the Chevrolet Bolt. That was their, upcoming or whatever, brand new electric vehicle. Don't know why GM threw their hat into the electric game, but we all know GM is not the most reliable when it comes to certain vehicles, especially when they're trying to, be innovative or something or whatever they're trying to do. It's not good. It doesn't work. Don't know why GM tried it. The only time this electric thing worked for them was when they introduced the GMC Hummer EV, but this is a $100,000 truck. I mean, Lord knows how long it took them to work on that vehicle, but if you mess up a $100,000 truck, you are going to get dragged into the street. I mean, I will be so angry, so upset if I just sat there and reserved a $100,000 pickup truck and one of them electric motors blew out or something. If that happens, I know something. That would be the end of General Motors. It has to be. It has to be in that regards. So thank God that worked. But they recall the Chevrolet Bolt because it keeps blowing up. It keeps catching on fire. That's just something that happens, and that just draws to my conclusion. That just makes me think: why is everybody trying to throw their hat into the ring when it comes to this electric car stuff? Honestly, it's not cool. It's not cute. Let the big dogs do that. Tesla came into the game with doing that. That was something that they wanted to do. That's something that they have made a living off of. They're very successful with that. You hardly hear anything bad about a Tesla. Their servicing of a Tesla, I think, is really great to where, it's very intuitive. It's very, convenient. They come and check it out and, you're not stranded or something. Really great. They made a living off of that. Porsche is starting to get into electric cars. I think there's like a turbo something. I forgot the full name of it, but a lot of people are enjoying that version of the electric car. BMW is trying, but I don't really expect BMW to go full force with electric vehicles. They're trying to, but just like the BMW i8, I don't think they're really just dedicated to that market. Same with Mercedes-Benz. Even though Mercedes-Benz just came out with the G-Wagon that's supposed to be all electric. Water be hidden. It just came out with a G-Wagon that's supposed to be all electric, doing a press conference, and it looked cool. It looked Star Trek-ish or whatnot, but I really think that it's not going to be, as huge as they feel like it's going to be. Like, some people might get it, but it's some things you can just live without, and I feel like that's just one of those purchases where the G-Wagon is already starting $116,000, $110,000 for a brand new one. If you get a used one, it's probably around the same price. Especially now with the market being as high as it's ever going to be, and it's not going to go down for maybe 1 to 2 years. I just wouldn't purchase something like that. I don't think it's gonna be that big. And forward with the Mustang Mach-E, it was mixed reviews. I'm going to say that personally, I hated it. The interior was bland. It like Gordon Ramsay be saying, blind. It was blind. The interior was terrible. I don't know what they were thinking. It's just a tablet right there, like a tablet. It's like I glued a tablet on the middle of the interior, slapped it right there, and I thought that was okay. It's not okay, not at all. Don't know what you was thinking, but it's ugly. Try again. I like buttons, okay? I'm a button guy. I like to do that, a little convenience is okay, you know what I'm saying? But you're talking to a guy will take a 2002 BMW 5 Series over a lot of cars that's coming out these days. I really just like, certain things still remaining as buttons and certain things being touchscreen. That is where I'm at. I am in the middle with that. Don't hit me with all this everything is in the tablet thing because I'm not gonna get it because I know that means if the tablet mess up, I'm gonna have to take it to the dealership and I'm gonna be out a fortune and I'm gonna beat somebody up. Somebody gonna feel me that day. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's a fool's decision. That is a fool's mistake. I would not get a Mustang Mach-E because I don't trust Ford's, their whole little system. Anyway, I don't trust that Sync 3, Sync 4 crap. It has never been a great system. It has never been a great system. Now the Sync 4 with some of the models, I think the Bronco for sure, it's starting to get responsive. It's starting to get there, but it's not the best. It has its issues. God, Sync 3 was terrible. So all the syncs up till 4 have been just unbearable. Really, I wouldn't do it. That's why a lot of people rip them things out and put something new in them, especially in the F-150s. No one's finna mess with a Sync. The 4 is okay. I wouldn't mind. If I got a Ford vehicle and it has Sync 4. If it had anything under that, no. Just like Chrysler or Stellantis or whatever they're going as now, or just like them, Fiat, whatever, with the Uconnect crap, the new Uconnect, which they started with the Chrysler Pacifica with that. The new Uconnect is fine. I like it. It's very nice. It's very clean. It's very sophisticated. Like, I feel like I'm an expensive individual when it comes to the new Uconnect. I love it. But anything older than that, no, I don't give it to me. I don't want it. I don't want it at all. It's going to be very annoying, and I'm not going to touch it. Because it's not responsive at all. And to get back to the subject, because I can talk about that all the time, that is, Ford need to take away that Mustang Mach-E because it's not cool. I don't know why, a lot of these brands are starting to, go with electric wave. Now everybody's built for that. Let Tesla be Tesla. Let Porsche be Porsche. I think Volkswagen, Volkswagen, I don't care if they make electric cars. Their cars kind of look electric anyway. Now, I saw an electric Golf that people are not buying Golfs for them to be electric. People are buying Golfs because that is a sporty vehicle for them. I don't think Mazda is going to get into the electric game simply because there's a particular audience that likes Mazdas. Mazdas are not going to be in the electric field. Honda will probably be, but it'll probably be terrible and ugly. If they haven't already. I don't really check for Honda like that. I really just don't. I just don't. I mean, they have the Civic that just came out, the new Civic that just came out, it's pretty nice. I'm sure if they give a redesign to Accord, it's gonna be pretty clean. The Pilot is decent. It's a thorough SUV, and it's very comfortable. I drove a Pilot. I liked it. I liked it a whole lot. But as far as an electric vehicle for Honda, I don't think it's gonna be a top seller. Maybe if they make it into the CR-V, it might. Who knows? But this electric car game is starting to get very annoying. It's starting to get boring real quick. And like I said, this bare bone interior that you think is going to fly, like everybody that's doing this bare bone interior, this is not going to fly. I don't think majority of people are going to like that. I don't. Personally, I don't. I'm just gonna speak for myself. I don't like it. I like to have buttons and a little bit of technology. Whatever works for you works for you. But I like to have a balance, at least a balance, to where I have a responsive infotainment system, and the buttons can do everything else. As long as I got Apple CarPlay and navigation in there, I'm cool. I'm happy. That's all I want. Navigation and Apple CarPlay, and if it's a responsive infotainment system, I can click a button and there's not much of a lag that I can tell from. I'm cool. I'm cool with that. It's perfectly fine. And that's all I ask for. But this whole electric game and GM trying to get into it, Please don't, General Motors. You're gonna bankrupt yourself trying to get into this type of thing. Ford, the reason why Ford did this whole little, the F-150 Lightning and all that stuff, which I don't know if it's good in sales or not and what have you, is because Ford was at the brink and they needed fresh new ideas to grab people's attention, which it did. The Ford Explorer grabs people's attention. I think the F-150 did a good job at the F-150 Lightning, and the F-150 in general did a good job at grabbing people's attention. The Bronco finally came out, which thank God, everybody was wanting that. The Sport is okay, but no one wants an off-brand Range Rover. Let's get it straight. No one wants an off-brand Range Rover every single time. Some people like it, don't get me wrong, but everybody was looking for the regular Bronco. And every time it's hitting the dealership, it's touching, not even touching earth. Go ahead and take it to the house. Somebody bought it. The Maverick truck, I like the idea of it. The Ford Ranger looks like it's getting redesigned. I saw the video for that. And that works for them. Ingenuity, creativity works for Ford because sometimes they get a little bit tiring. GM, however, you already have great products. You're known for great products, good performance, good handling, and luxury capability. So I wouldn't get too comfortable in the electric lineup, or you might mess yourself up. The Hummer EV, perfect. Stay with stuff like that because you're starting to not make sense. I saw not too long ago that they were trying to put a 4-cylinder engine into a Silverado. How dare you? I don't even like a 6-cylinder engine in a truck. Ford put 6 cylinders in trucks, and I just like, I don't want that. Because you want to know why I don't want that? Because it's a full-size pickup truck. It's a full-size pickup truck. Full-size pickup trucks should not have a 4-cylinder engine. It's good on gas, but it's gonna burn through gas, and it's gonna have complications after a while because it's a 4-cylinder engine. There's nothing you can really do about it. It's a 4-cylinder engine. It's not built to last. It's not gonna work. I don't care how you try to switch it around or whatever. It's not. V6, I barely like the idea, but Ford makes good 6-cylinder engines with their whole little thing or what have you, and people like them. It works for them. But if I had to build an F-150, I'm selecting that 5.0 V8 option every single time. I don't want to hear it. People don't even want a 4-cylinder in a mid-size truck. Look what Jeep did with the Gladiator. They threw a 3-point, the Pentastar, the regular 3.6 V6 engine that's in the Dodge Charger, base Dodge Charger, base Chrysler 300, great base Chrysler Pacifica. They threw that engine in there because a mid-size pickup truck doesn't need a 4-cylinder. Before threw a 4-cylinder in the Ford Ranger, and that's why nobody likes Ford Rangers. Everybody goes for a Toyota Tacoma. Everybody goes for a Jeep Gladiator. Everybody even goes for a Chevrolet Colorado because it has a V6 engine. I don't know what GM is thinking, but they have to listen to their consumers, sometimes. No one is asking electric anything from y'all. The Hummer was a great idea. Just keep it on the Hummer. If anybody asks for anything electric, they'll let you know. But we're not asking for that. We just want you to make more variations of the Corvette. We just want you to keep making variations of the Cadillac, CTS, CT5, whatever. Cadillac, keep doing what Cadillac is doing. That's an amazing job. Try to differentiate from a Chevrolet to a GMC because it's getting to the point now where I can get a Chevrolet and it's just as luxurious as a GMC. I'm just saying, try to keep doing your thing with the overall lineup. Don't get distracted by these electric vehicles. It's not worth it, especially from your perspective, because you have a history of being unreliable with new products. Why do you think you don't sell a Chevy Volt no more? And then you could try to come out with a Bolt and you think that's gonna work? No, it's not. It's not gonna work for you. And look what happened. You have to recall it because it's caught on fire like it's a Cobalt. I don't know what they thinking, man. I really don't know. Just stick to what you know, and build off of that. You don't see Toyota doing this crap. Toyota's still kicking and rolling the same ideas, and they just perfecting it every single time. They just make sure that it still does its thing. You like it, we'll redesign the car. But as far as the mechanics, powertrain, the system, it's gonna be the same little thing. We're just gonna make sure that it works. Try to be like that. And that's all I gotta say, man. I'm not, like I said, I just had that little rant because GM ought to be ashamed of themselves. I mean, I would not be surprised if you were just doing good, GM. You were just doing good. You were climbing up, the bottom from this pandemic, hitting y'all so hard. It's hitting the automotive industry so hard. And here you go thinking that's okay. You already know that you can't give out the best quality of vehicles because of the pandemic. Why would you try to, release a new electric vehicle thinking that was going to be okay? I don't know. Other than that, man, I'm signing out. That's all I can say. Peace.